Hey guys, how's it going? So walking through the park again, which is where I do all my videos, going to get lunch, but it's raining, so I'm staying undercover for this. Um, and what I want to talk about today is, you'll probably notice that this video has maybe a bit of a pretentious title, um, which I'm pretty set on the title now, from Tuesday, when this is going to be up on Friday. Um, But I wasn't really going to do anything like this because I'd only really been vlogging for a month and a little bit more, um, properly vlogging, and yeah, and then there was one short film on my other professional channel, which I don't like to call it main or anything like that because my separation of how I do it is professional work and then vlog work. Um, But yeah, so this is mainly I wasn't really going to do this, sorry. I was a bit of inspired by Totally Sketch, which I really love. I love watching his stuff, both his professional stuff and his vlogs. Mainly because, like, a lot of people are the writers and the actors of what they do on YouTube, but he's more of the director-producer role, which, I know he writes his stuff as well, but he just sort of proves that you can be successful on YouTube, and you don't have to be that actor role. So that was really, really interesting to watch. His stuff and, both his main stuff and his vlog stuff, and it just sort of gives you a bit of an insight for how other people do YouTube, because everyone can, sorry, not everyone can, but a lot of people are just the writers and the actors, and Totally Sketch, it's just, I just admire that, different role that, that he's not going to get in front of the camera because everyone else does. He does what he can do, and he's successful at it. But mainly I'm doing this because I was watching his YouTube story, and he sort of really inspired me to talk a little bit about my own, and also reveal a small thing today, which is, I think it's small now. It used to be a bit of a bigger thing for me, but I think it's a lot smaller now. I don't really care. Perry Radica, I started up around 2008. Perry Radica is not my real name, regardless of how awesome that last name might be, which it's really not that awesome in the end. It's really a lack of creativity. It's like one letter short of radical. So, but really, now, because that's not my real name, obviously you might want to know why. Back 2008-ish, around then, my brother unfortunately gave out some personal details about himself on the internet, and there were people calling our house and stuff. Now, of course, that doesn't happen with everyone, but I was very paranoid for a bit that if I just gave out my name, which, because I don't live in my own house, I live with my folks at the moment, so if you were to look me up, you can't find me anywhere, really. Unless, I don't know, you look up citizens or something like that, or residents. I have no idea how the system works. But I was sort of afraid to give out my real name for a while, because I just felt that, something similar might happen. I'm not going to go give out my phone number and address or anything like that, but I was genuinely, didn't want to give out my name, but now, sort of after it's been a bit of a while, I've just sort of realised that that's really me being paranoid. That's, excuse me. That rarely happens, and we were just sort of, my brother was a little naive 2 years ago, and things happened, but it doesn't really happen to everyone, just because I give out, a small detail. So my real name is not very interesting at all, Ryan Kennedy. And my voice was breaking halfway through that. Ryan Kennedy, which of course is a very uninteresting name in comparison to Perry Radica, which is actually really uninteresting when it comes down to it. Oh, look, there's a van coming. Very large van. Huh. Anyway, I'll keep talking while we look at the van. But yeah, so I just felt, Perry Radica TV, which is the name of my other channel, which is incredibly cliche, let's face it. Because I just really wanted to have the name Perry Radica somewhere, and then, didn't really know what to do with it. So I asked one of my friends, and he said, well, do like Shane Dawson does, I put TV at the end. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Because I'm going to do variety, hopefully. And that comes around to it, I'm not happy with that name. That just sounds pretentious, and it's not my real name. It's just, no. So I'm going to create a different professional channel, I guess, and it's going to have my real name in it. And that's also another thing. I really, now that I've gotten over that sort of thing, I want to be credited for my actual name, not for some name I'm pretending to be. I'm not gonna, go posting my name everywhere over the internet. It's just I want to be, if I do YouTube, I want to be known for my actual name. I don't mind if it's like a random forum somewhere. I'm not going by the real name. I don't really care, but YouTube is something where I'd really like to excel over the next few years, and I'd like to be referred to as my real name. So I'm going to be changing a channel, again, hopefully soon. Now, I know people might be like, there's no point changing the channel now. It's like, it's an annoyance to people who are trying to view you, and I'm like, well, if people who are viewing me and they really want to watch my stuff and they actually care about me, which is very few people, I think I've got 10 subscribers on the other channel, but I think that they'll be happy to just click a subscribe button or watch a video from a different channel. I don't know, I guess I can't really explain this, but basically, Perry Radica, I'm trying to kill off that name at the moment. And then, of course, there's TheExtraPerry, which is the, this is the original channel I had, and then created the other channel later. I think, just for time's sake, I might keep this one. This is where it's not so important, I guess. But I really want that professional channel to be known for my actual name. And that's really it, I guess. Otherwise, if I keep going on, I'm just going to keep rambling and rambling and rambling, and you're going to get bored and bored and bored. So yeah, that's really, my YouTube story is the one that hasn't started yet, basically. It's the one that I hope to get started this year. I've actually got a new idea, which I'm going to flesh out. Hopefully it's not a failure, like the other ones I've had in the last 6 months. But only, fleshing it out and writing it, we'll be able to tell where it's actually going to go, because really, when you get an idea, you don't know really how it's going to work out until you get it down, until you type it up or you write it down. So, yeah. So I'll tell people when there's a different channel up. I don't think I'll bother putting, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the other short film on the other channel. I really, I don't know, I guess I'm really critical of myself because I really don't like it anymore. It's really boring and cliche, and why does that, why did I do these certain shots? They just look really over the top, stupid stuff, random words. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about today. So, for the first time on YouTube, this is Ryan Kennedy signing off. And, Perry Radica, that name is, distant memory now. Let's begin a new YouTube story, Ryan Kennedy, which I hope people will like him, basically. I like him. But I'm a bit prejudiced, I guess. Why are they going in the rain? Guess this got raindrops all over the camera now. Anyway, have a good one, guys. See you later. Hey guys, so quick thing. By prejudiced before, I mean biased. I need to stop. I need to make sure I say the right words, and so I don't have to do these quick after videos to clear up a few things. Alright, see you later, guys.